Papa, you got a lot to do today?
Somewhat.
Oh, yeah, you been off work for a couple of days, huh?
Say what?
I think they said they made 18,000 Friday and 12,000 Saturday.
Saturday ain't over with.
I mean Thursday. Thursday they made 18,000 and then Friday they made 12. That's $30,000 on a little event like that, huh?
Yeah.
They be on it. You know, I be trying to tell Coco. I was like, shoot, you should let us just pick out whatever we want or whatever, you know? When y'all get ready to dump that stuff, right? And then have a massive thing going on over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would like that, wouldn't you? They throw it away. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Where would you put it?
I know. That would be great. They did it last year. They asked us, did we want anything? And I mean, they had thousands and thousands of stuff. And I was like, dang. It was, you know, I wouldn't want it for me. But I bet you can do good. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Freddie. Good morning, Sanja. Good morning, Amari. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Amari? I'm doing good. I would have went on Pecosha this morning too, but my phone was dead. Um, we gonna hang out over here and rock a little bit, just a little bit. You know, it is Saturday morning. Good morning. So, good morning, Marcia. Good morning to you. How's everybody doing? See, I see 4 people in the chat, 5 people in the chat, 5 people, 6 people in the chat. Good morning, Avalanche. Good morning. Good morning, Monique. Good morning, Marcia Poole. How's everybody doing? Good morning. So, we haven't been, well, I guess we have been doing our mornings, but they've been running in and get it done, get in and get out, get in and get out, get in and get out. Today's the 9th, you guys, so the 15th, when the family, you guys know I'm always thinking about Cody. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, on the 15th, they're going to do a family press conference. A family press conference. Now they doing whatever they can to help this young man. I don't know. This is weird to me. Why would they be doing a press? Hey, Lisa, good morning to you. Good morning. Why would they be doing a press conference? That's what my mind. The family is to come on with the news and do a press conference. Hey, good morning, Lisa Taylor. Anybody else come in here? C6 Banks, Wanda Bells Me. Good morning to you. Good morning. 14 in the chat, 6 thumbs up. If you came in without giving a thumbs up, go back out and give a thumbs up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know, somewhere we got a strike. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. My 49th anniversary was on yesterday. I enjoyed it. Oh, really? Monique? Really? Well, happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. So, come on, you guys. It's 5 minutes into this live. Let's make sure you speak to everybody that comes in the chat. And let's just chat for a little bit. It's not going to be long. Like, I got a lot. I gotta give me some rest. I got a couple of people. Actually, they're in here, this chat right now, that I got to call and check in, check out, just talk about some things. Some things coming up soon. We're going to have a mob meeting. Make sure you speak to everyone in the chat. These are your family members. You guys better know them. Because when we go off into, these cases, and you don't know, well, I know you don't know them. I know you don't know them. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can decipher who's who and what's what and what they about. But, you know, yeah. My biggest thing, I don't really think about stuff like that too much. I mean, it enters my mind and then it just goes because it's really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not important. It's important because it's important to me because I have to pay attention, but it really doesn't matter. Can I take the minutes at the mod meeting? I want to hear the exclusive info too. Can I take the minutes at the mods meeting? I want to hear the exclusive info too. Lisa, can I take the minutes at the mods meeting? Are you a member? Because members can. It will be where everybody can hear, but I don't know if we got it down pat, but I tried it before. My daughter knows how to do it. It's set up, but it's just gonna be open. Yeah, Sonya said you can come in. It's open. Yeah, it's open. We're not. Only way we have a mod meeting and it's not open if there's an internal problem and we need to address it and then vote on what we need to do. And then after we vote on what we need to do, we do let everybody know what the problem is. And then, but we've already voted because the mods, they vote on it. And then we do have a board after that, which I've probably been done already talked to the board a little bit about it. And that's even to bring it up for the mods, because sometimes it may be a mod that we're addressing a situation on or something. So, you know, so it definitely, and if you want to know who those are, it's only, but it has to be I gotta pick out another person, but I haven't found a person that I want to pick yet. But so we got two and myself, which I can't really beat that. And we've been looking for the third person for maybe 2 years now. But they got certain, Anyway, you guys. So on the 15th, this is what's on my mind. And I don't know if it's on you guys' mind too. I know we've been relaxed, really. The last, like yesterday and today, it's been really relaxed. Like yesterday was really relaxed. I enjoyed full conversation.
Street out there.
Um,
Oh,
I enjoyed the panel.
okay.
I'm gonna try to get when the panel comes on.
54.
Ah.
Hold on.
Honey, close that door, would you please?
What time do you want to come out?
Today?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, oh my God. So, yeah. Anyway, I just had epiphany this morning. There's something on my ceiling. What the heck is it? And it's black. Might be a spider. The family is gonna come up and have a press conference. What good is that gonna do? First thing is, what do you guys think? Tell me. I'm gonna say I don't want to see. I'm gonna tell you what sometimes happens, and I just sit back and I be like, you know, I don't want to tell you guys what I think, because the minute I tell you guys what I think, you guys come up and tell me exactly what I just said, and everybody, and when I say it, nobody understands it. Nobody understand what I just said. It. Then you guys will come up, change a word or two, say the same thing, and everybody go, "Oh yeah, yeah." You know what I mean? Like, brilliant idea. It wasn't a brilliant idea when I said it, which I don't have a problem with it, but I'm like, hey, it's going to be a defending party for Corey. You think so? Well, yes, Lisa. At least we can observe their character. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. I want to know the different. Good morning, Miss Dee Dee. Morning. I mean, that's one thing about me. Like when I know, so he's coming today sometime.
He's gonna try to work this in.
Okay. Well, that's great, cause
He didn't say what time though. It'll probably be later on, so it'll probably give you some time to get some sleep or something.
yeah. But is he gonna call you when he
Yeah.
gets ready to come?
Yeah.
Are we just cleaning the carpet in here? And in the there, not in the bed. What about the bedroom? No, not now. Wait, got too much stuff to do. Move. Okay. Yeah. The only thing I don't like when they do come, it be a little damp and wet for a while.
Yeah, I know. We don't have no choice.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you say? Did Coco tell you about the guy who wants to move in the
Mm-mm.
thing? Yeah. He said if he finishes and gets the door done and completed or whatever, he wants to go ahead and move in. Take off the first month, which
Oh,
is fine because it's just sitting right now.
yeah. Oh, okay.
Of course, I think part of the story is in reverse, but I think Corey did it. Of course, SP, they not thinking about Cody. That's what, you know what? It makes me, that's what gets underneath my skin when I hear Corey. And then they say, there's nobody for him, which I get that. There's nobody for him. I get that. especially if you have straight love for, and they may not know the baby that much, or they it just seems to me the family, they love, their brother and their cousin and, their nephew or whatever they want to call him. They love him. They love him. And everybody that we have spoken to say he's a good person. You know what I'm saying? And he could have asked for help anywhere. The one lady, remember, she came up, she is, but she says she's a friend of the family. She knows all of them. She knows the wife. She knows the girlfriend. She knows Corey, and he was a good boss. He was a good friend, and he would just tell people just to do the right thing. This is what I was trying to tell y'all before. In order for him to come out and tell the truth now, matter of fact, the stakes is high. The stakes are high. You guys, we're going to get in a conversation Monday. It ain't going to be too pretty. I mean, it's going to be, I don't know what you want to call it, Madness Monday conversation. So get your thinking caps on, because it's going to be really, really intense. And I think if somebody can't stand the heat, they're going to have to get out the kitchen on Monday. So I just don't want to think about it right now. I don't even want to speak on it right now. Emotions will break. Yeah, they're going to cry. The attorney done told them, tell them why you stand the way you stand. We already know why you stand the way you stand. Sanja says, I like to see interaction amongst them. Time will bring out how they feel with all those beware charges. What's a good name for the live? What good name? So, the family after those charges came, they hurried up and said, we're going to have a press conference. We need to tell the people this or that. You need to tell us what? We begging, you guys. Those latest charges, the Monday Live. What's the name? What name you talking? Ready? Tina Power says, I'm here, Lisa. Yeah, they want to talk. We still waiting on the last info you promised, so I don't have a name. I didn't promise. Actually, what I said, Miss Lisa, is I was thinking about, should I speak on it or not? And as I think about it, with these new charges, because I was going to speak on it until these new charges came up. The reason why I don't want to speak on it, because it might be, a part of their investigation. More than likely. If this case is going the way I think it's going, I believe it's going to be part of the investigation. Put it like that. They didn't tell me I couldn't speak on anything when I talked to the detective. Charges bringing people forward. Yep. They're going to say, what they don't understand is he's not being charged for the disappearance of Cody. He's not being charged of murder or malice or anything that has to do with that child. He's being charged for things, you know, that he has done that has put these kids in danger. All of these kids, and this is what they're trying to separate. They're trying to separate, but you can't really separate it. There's a child missing, presumed to be deceased, and all of these acts that they're coming out and saying, look, it could have led up to this child's disappearance and death. It could have. So they're showing the possibility, which is smart, that it's more than likely why this child is missing. Because if we don't show you all of this, how he left these kids all the time, every Tuesday, every 2 weeks, and then you've got abused kids, you got scars or healing wounds that you did not go get no medical attention to. Then they said something about couple gross, he did a gross act with a kid, one of his own kid. Why would they say he did a gross act? We don't know if it's a broken bone. It don't have to be a broken bone. It could be bruises. They call hema something when you have a discolor of the skin because where you done got hit. You know, even though that people are brown skin, African American, brown, dark, whatever, you can be light skinned, dark skinned. There's still going to be bruises there. So when African American people they get hit, it don't turn purple. It don't turn red, then turn purple. Now it may turn a little red, hematoma, but you may not see the bruising part. Now on Cody, you would probably see the bruising part because he's a little bit more of a caramel complexion. On all the kids, I haven't. Yeah, I think I've seen the kids before. Let me think. They're all a nice shade of color. They all are a nice shade of color. So you would probably see bruising. Even if you don't see bruising, there could be a fracture. And if there's a fracture, that child had to be in pain. But there's no medical record that you took him to the doctor. Or, yes, his will show his tan color. Yeah. Because he's caramel. He's that caramel, that beautiful caramel color. It's pretty. He's a very beautiful baby. Oh, his eyes are so beautiful. They are. That's what I see when I look at that kid. I look at his eyes. His eyes is beautiful. They deep, too. Like, he reminds me a little bit of Pooh Bear. Which, I don't know this kid, but he reminds me of a kid that is, Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear tell you no in a minute, and he'll just say it right in front of everybody. Nope. I said, come here. Nope. Can you go get this? Nope. Hey, let's go do this. I want my mama. I want my daddy. Where's my daddy? And see, when you trying to take care of a kid and they telling you, I want my daddy. Like Pooh Bear even tells you when he's mad at you. When Pooh Bear was 3 and 4, Pooh Bear was telling us, he told Pawpaw one day, I did something to him. I think he got a little spanking. I don't even think he got a spanking. I think he got yelled at, to be honest. I told him to don't do something, and he did it anyway. And I told him, I would, spank them legs or whatever. I don't know what had happened. But he was done playing with me. And he basically was like, I'm done. He didn't say he was done. He just left and would not come back in the other room with me. Which, Papa is in the other room laying in the bed watching TV. So he just go get up in the bed and he just told Pawpaw, I'm not going back in there with Grandma. He said, I don't like her. Why? Because he's mad. His eyes look sad. Yes, his will show his tan. Justice will be served. Well, they are trying to get that rabbit out that hole, you guys. There's a rabbit in that hole. Here's the one thing that they should have known. And I know they didn't know this, but it's so true. Do you not know that when a child comes up missing and you call the police, you might even have some marijuana or something in the house? Yeah, they're going to take it because it's part of the investigation, but they're not going to charge you for the marijuana. You know what I'm saying? You might have a pipe or something in the house. They're not going to charge you for that. It do look bad to have it, but do you not know they don't charge you for that? You know what I'm saying? Did you guys know that? I did not know that. And I'm just sharing it with you because I thought, oh boy. Okay, here's the thing. Your child comes up missing. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. Your child come up missing. And then you got scales and stuff. Now it's gonna be a part of the investigation and it makes you look bad, but they don't charge you for that scale. They don't charge you for that marijuana or cocaine or whatever. They don't charge you for it. They're more interested in that child. But it is part of the investigation because the baby could have been eating the marijuana. The baby could have got, whatever. I did not know that. Somebody had to, somebody had to tell me, and then I went and researched it, and it was like, no. But here's the thing. And it doesn't, I was like this morning, everybody want to say, everybody's different. Everybody's different. I'm so sick and tired of hearing that. Who don't know everybody's different? You can look at everybody and know everybody different. They're in different regions. They were raised different. Some with a mama, some with a daddy, some with neither one. Some got hit, some got abused, some got molested, some got accused. I mean, of course everybody's different. You're not saying nothing that is not already known. So when you make a statement, it's like, what you trying to say? Like, people characteristics don't add up to what generally happens? That don't make sense to me. We know everybody different. Everybody in this room right now is different. Some people got long hair, some people got dark hair, some people got light skin, some people got some money, some people got no money, some people work, some people play, some people married, some people divorced, some people single. Everything is different about everybody. Your fingerprints is different. So don't say stuff like that because the common thing when a child comes up missing, guess what? That's life. And when a child comes up missing, if you've ever been in a situation where your child got lost or you misplaced your child or you forgot your child at the daycare or, you was walking through the park and your child got loose somewhere, whether it was an accident or not, or you just didn't pay attention or the child ran off some kind of way. She said, I'm tired of people thinking they're more intelligent than the chief with 28 years of experience and the U.S. FBI. Yeah. They want to call and say, did y'all check this? Did y'all check that? You know what? I can't stand when people come to my job and say, SP, did you do this? Well, of course, well, did you do that? Honey, I do this every day, all day. I could do it with my eyes closed. I don't even have to look at things. We do have to look because, guess what? Because that's part of our job. But trust and believe, I don't sit there doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over every day that I'm just going to read the same thing over. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Nothing's changed. I do it every day. And when you do something every day, then you know the outcome. If something changed, you do it every day. But what I'm saying is, and I can only speak for myself, and I'm not saying, we do know people reactions are different, even when they're dealing with death and with their children. Some may whoop their children, some may yell at their children, some may not do neither one because they don't want to be the disciplinary person. But you cannot tell me that when you have a child missing, your reaction is to go get a lawyer. I'm sorry. That big red flag there caught my attention. Hey, Lisa Calhoun, how you doing? It caught my attention. My kid missing, I'm calling the police. I'm calling family. I'm crying. I'm all over the place. I'm steady looking. I'm running. Nothing else matter. I'm losing. I can't sleep. I want to know what you know and want to know what happened, and I'm down there looking too. I ain't got time to go to the police station and not look. Okay, where was they living at? Let me go look. But to go to the police station, and here's the other thing, nobody ever said anything about it, but we will hear it. When you hear it again, you know where it came from. Mama, you didn't even go look for your kid. I'm sorry, you guys. Tell me, there's 27 people in here. Tell me, if your child come up missing, wouldn't you at least go look? Tell me you wouldn't go look or drive by the house and look and be out there searching. Would you get back in the car and go back out of town? I don't care about a freaking job right now. My world just crashed. Tell me where a person's characteristics is not adding up. Not one person in here, and I mean not a one, can tell me okay, you got the phone call. Hey, your child is missing. Okay, 10 hours later, in the SpongeBob voice, you show up with an attorney. So they can't ask you every question. Y'all making sure that your picture don't be out there. See, on the first day, all of this, you wasn't even, at first they did say the parents was a suspect. And then when she came in, they was like, no, he's the primary suspect. Why he has to be the primary suspect? Because that attorney that she has on her budget of home care, whatever, I don't know what it's called. Home care, whatever she does. She got an attorney. And I wonder who was her attorney. And did she have Amina Matheny as her attorney? I've seen moms look for their kids live on YouTube, so this mom response was very odd. Oh, yeah. Even when they're guilty, you guys, I have seen them come on national TV crying a river. I have even seen them go off on people. I've seen them out there searching. This mother, she ain't searched. She ain't went off. No emotion. Get an attorney. Drive back home. Get the kids to drive back home. Like it was a good day in the office. I don't care, you guys. People gonna get mad at me. Everybody that likes whatever her name is, Miss Blue, get mad. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Here's the thing. I would be the worst person in the world for me to sit there and tell anybody or not say something that's so ironically just stupid. You mad at me? Why you mad at me? You beating up another black woman. Girl, if you don't stop, I can't rock with you. I can't get with what you're saying. I don't understand a mother's position like that. Oh, she ain't got to do what you want her to do just because that's what you wouldn't do. I wouldn't do it either, but, that's what she did. And I'm no, but still, don't tell me that is an eye-opener red flag. Don't sit here and say, I get it, I understand it. I can't even be honest with you, fathom leaving that town without my I know I got my other three. Hey sis, come and get these while I'm out there. I'm not eating. I'm gonna be out there searching, asking questions, because can't nobody do it better than me when it comes down to my kids. Let me go out there and call his name and maybe he can hear my voice. Why they didn't tell her to come on the national TV and ask for this child to be brought back home, since people thinking he at somebody's house eating cake, begging and pleading. Because a mother's beg and plead and cry is very, very powerful. Very powerful. I'm telling you guys, it is. Because guess what? God made us that way. That's why a woman, that's why we're soft. You know? That's why we're soft. He made us that way. Even the people that is guilty about something, because remember that little boy in Oklahoma, I think he was in Oklahoma, and they threw him in the trash or whatever. I can't remember his name. Somebody put his name in the chat. That woman had got adopted her brother's kids or something like that, had a boyfriend around the kids. The baby had got up to eat something. I don't know what he got up to eat, peanut butter or ketchup pack or something. And next thing you know, they beat him to death and then threw some, you know what I'm saying? People doing stupid stuff. Then she had nerves to get on national TV and cry the river. What's that baby's name, you guys? We talked about it for a little. We covered it a little bit, but we was on another case at that time. But it was just crazy. And the family don't care for her. And so what I want to tell you guys is, and I'm not speaking for the family because I just can't, but the way the family act about Cody, and I said Cody, I don't mean Corey, I mean exactly what I said. Cody, not speaking, not saying he like bubbles, he like teddy bears, he like trains, he like cars, favorite color is orange, he likes to eat pumpkin seeds and tater chips, and he love ice cream. You guys ain't said nothing about this kid. We don't know what his favorite color it is. We don't know if he likes certain clothes. Like, nothing. But we worried about Corey. We worry about both. Yeah, you do the minimum. It is sad that you done lost two family members, Cody and Corey, and I get it. But crazy. Crazy, 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 you guys. It is crazy. Because that's what suspected she cried it still wasn't enough. Because that's what suspected she cried it wasn't enough. So, with the family, knowing the sister said some meaningful things about the mama, that she wanted to beat her butt. She the one that said she cheated on her brother for a man down the street. And she said she calling him asking for money for shoes. She also said if she could, she would whoop her butt. She having all these swim parties and everything and won't even come see your kids. Hey, sis. That's what she said. They may think that none of these kids is Corey's. None of them. Because actually, they all look alike. They all look alike. If he left the kids and it was an accident and he tried to cover it up, he's going to jail anyway. So he's probably like, I'm dang if I do, I'm dang if I don't. And that attorney, Amina Matheny Willard, is probably telling him, they're just putting all this on you. Surely you're not going to get 162 years. Hey, baby, I don't want no parts of any of those numbers. I don't want the 1. I don't want 16. I don't want 62. I don't want you to read it backwards for it to be 26, 61. None of those numbers. I don't. And yeah, you probably will do some time. This is what happened. This is what happened. I did leave the kids at home, and I left something on the table. When I came back, there was some rat poison or something. Cody got a hold of it, and he ate it. He thought it was candy or whatever. He got into it, and he ate it. I panicked. I did not know what to do. So, the baby is in the incinerator. Maybe the mom has told on Corey behind the scenes. Nope. You think so? Nope. I mean, everybody's opinion, it could be. I'm just saying no to me. She also said, ask why she having all these babies. Yep. She said, I do. I know you do. You think the mom is telling behind the scenes? I don't think so. If she did, Corey told her to tell her. I mean, you could be right. Everybody's opinion could be right. No, don't just because, you know what I'm saying? I hope nobody get offended because that's not what I think. Because you could be right. You could be right. I mean, it does make sense and everything. I need to take my trash out. I think someone has told her. Told her what? See, we thinking that somebody could be talking. When I say no, I'm telling you guys, I don't think that. I'm not saying it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? That would be crazy for me to say, no, that ain't what happened, Sonya Watts. We're having conversation. Cops say my kid is dead. Let's dance. What happened before he reported it? Well, did she help him move from previous address? Stay quiet. Regretful is in the building. Good morning to you. Well, we don't know that. Miss Tina says, I wonder if he took those kids and moved. He took those kids out of spite. It became too much. Harley says, we learned something last night. Something was going on every Tuesday. Yes, that's right, Harley. That's why we just talk. We can learn from each other. We don't dismiss what somebody say. We may not be in agreement with it, and let's put the pieces together. Le know that too, and that's why they were able to get those charges. I think they found out where he went. He goes on Tuesdays, and he's there every Tuesday. So I don't think somebody told. I think they just found out one thing that he does on Tuesdays. He might even have a doctor's appointment. Or it could be somebody talking, though. Grand risings to you also. Everybody's opinion matters, okay? Everybody. Everybody, you guys. Come on. We got about 15 more minutes. Put in the chat. Take your time. Put in the chat. Everybody's opinion right now matters. Put in the chat. Let me read it so everybody can hear it. You all ain't got to read it. I read it. Don't believe she couldn't find Corey. I think Corey couldn't find her to give her kids back to her. Lisa says that the mama ran off and Corey couldn't find her. That's what Lisa believes. Sonya Watts is saying, those are my thoughts. I don't think she did it, but I believe she has a reason to watch now or watch how it plays out. Okay? Make sure, you guys, AA meeting on Tuesday. Wow, good thinking. Stay quiet. Good thinking. It could be AA meeting on Tuesdays. I think Tuesday is someone's day to spend time with the kids. So Corey leaves, something happened, and he's covering for them. It could be on Tuesdays is the day that they give out every other, like they give food, like here in my town on Wednesdays, but it's not every Wednesday, it's every other Wednesday. I know that's far-fetched, me throwing that out there, but it is true. They don't give it every Wednesday. They give it. So it could be down there they give away something, food or whatever, but you can bring your kids. But like Stay Quiet says, a AA meeting on Tuesday. Here's the only problem I have with an AA meeting on Tuesday. A person that has an alcohol problem, and until they really get in some hot stuff, really, I mean, not more than likely, they wait until it's just too much. But he could be trying to get himself back together. What if it's a grave site he going to visit every Tuesday? Okay. Family, I'm throwing it out there. Okay, we got you. Second, That's why she may have showed up with an attorney. She knew it was something she did and thought maybe she was caught too. Crystal says, SP and family blessings to everyone in the chat. Sandra, Freddie, Lisa Taylor, Lisa, Harley Quinn, Stay Quiet, Regretful, and Miss Tina 0918. Lisa Calhoun says, just my opinion, Corey beat Cody in a drunken rage. Did mom help? Yes. But this happened earlier. That's why mom isn't acting like she should. Sanja says, Cody been gone. In my opinion, he should have been in a daycare somewhere. Stay Quiet says, Crystal. C6 says, it's Wednesday in Hampton. Oh, so it's okay. Thank you for confirming that. I'm glad somebody knew, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, somebody please tell me that they do it down there, and I don't know what day it is. Thank you for letting us know that. C6 Banks. Cody died because jealousy. A female wanted to be number one. A fight happened, fueled by drugs and alcohol with her, and Cody was in to the crossfire. Harley says something happened that required medical attention while older siblings were babysitting. Cody passed and the whole family came to bury him. Corey waited until body was decomposed and called. Terror Detective is saying hi to everybody. And she says, yep. And you guys know what I think. This is what I think. I think the mama, I think he went somewhere and the mama knew that he was keeping those kids at home by themselves. And he may have 3 kids with him and didn't have Cody with him. And so, listen, you guys, listen. Got it. So, one day he had 3 kids with him and he didn't have Cody, and she went into the house, found Cody there by himself, so she took Cody. Because people be like, what SP? I can't understand why she wouldn't take them all. Maybe all of them wasn't there. Maybe just Cody was there. So he comes back home and can't find the kid. And he's like, hot dang, why? Where did this kid go? And he looked and he searched and he looked and he searched. And she sent back with the kid and then put the kid in hiding. So now he's trying to find the mama to ask her. And she knew already. She done took that kid and gave him to a family member somewhere. Because this is what I believe. There's a reason why I believe that, though. That's what I believe, you guys. Everybody taking someone to a dialysis treatment on a weekly basis, yep. He went to Walmart every Tuesday. I think mom came down, yep. So what the thought Cody is alive? Could be. Could be. Cody could be in that baby down in Indiana also. That's why I was saying, I'm just keeping it out there. Why they tell the public nobody's identified this baby. Why in the world? I know there's nothing to identify. Like I said, there's nothing to identify. There's nothing to view. There's nothing to look at. But still yet, bury a child? You know, and I'm speaking to Lisa, what we heard the other day. That has never happened, to go ahead and bury the child. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to do a sculpture of this child. Why not even do a sculpture of the child? Why not? See, this is why some people just need to not say what they say. They have family in Indiana. Do y'all think Corey was gone the whole time during December 13, 15? Or they got him on surveillance each day? You know more than me. I'm just throwing her in a situation since she made a statement like she will see him in court. Not exact words. Yeah. Like she knew they wasn't going to find him. I think so too, SP, and that's the baby in Indiana is Cody. I don't know why they insist that it's not. Maybe to see if Cody's family would come. You know what? They ain't really talking about that baby anymore, is they? They buried that baby and it was a done deal. They was like, no, no, that's not him. We know that's not him. Like, you're not going to let nobody see. Well, there's nothing to see. When I say there's nothing to see, you guys don't understand something. There's not a body to see. But they still don't bury the child. Monique says, good morning, good morning. SP, they did all of that. They had that. Even if they buried him because it's nothing left to find with remains. I know. That's why I was telling certain people when they was like, what did we see? I don't know what you seen, but I know you didn't see that. Because there's nothing to see. But Lisa, your family has their own. I mean, they work in that field in the mortuary or whatever. They have their own. I don't know what their position is or whatever. But we were talking to him, and didn't he say? I think it's your uncle. Didn't he say he's never seen that been done? Didn't someone say they seen the baby's body that was in the suitcase? OC6, let's not get into that again. I don't know if you was here, but ooh, that's a spark right there, even. Miss Didi says, the reason I asked is Corey could have been getting rid of Cody's body out of state. Like a cremation. What do you mean like a cremation, Harley? Let me go back to your earlier one. I think so too, SP, that the baby in Indiana is Cody. I don't know why they insist that it's not. Maybe to see if Cody's family would come. Like a cremation. Well, they didn't they saying that they didn't it's nothing like I said, there was nothing to see. Okay? But still, I don't remember what he was saying has never been done. Okay, thank you, Miss Tina. Thank you, Miss Tina. They were saying, thank you for the remembrance. They were saying that, he was saying that he never seen a baby, that a person get buried, they give it time to be identified. So the family burnt up the body. Well, exactly. Thank you, Miss Tina. I don't know. They're not gonna tell me, but I assure you, when I got a thing. Matter of fact, let me try to remember who sent it, and I'll go find it. Oh! I remember who sent it. Hold on. This is one of. Hold on. This is one of our mods. Sent this. Let me go in my messages real quick. Okay. Wow, I thought it was one mod. Okay, here. Let me read this to you. Let me read this to you. Yeah, I think he was saying he never see a public viewing of the body. No. Oh, well, when we was on that call, it was recorded, but more than a month after a 5-year-old boy was found dead inside a suitcase in southern Indiana, authorities have identified his cause of death, but are admittedly no closer to learning his identity or how he came be in the suitcase. Accordingly to Sergeant Carey Hall of the Indiana State Police, the child died from an electric light imbalance, most likely due to gastritis, which he said in common language terms would be vomiting and diarrhea, leading to dehydration. So that baby must have got into something and vomit until the poison could have, got out of his system, but he died. This baby died from vomiting and, diarrhea, leading to dehydration. Huh. The toxicology report showed now foreign substance in his system. It doesn't say. Here's the thing, you guys. You guys are gonna think I'm okay. Let me show you something. They don't say the toxicology report showed no foreign substance in his system. This report, when I'm reading it to you guys, I'm reading it word for word. It says now foreign substance in his system. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Now, all of these mistakes that I'm seeing, these reporters, when it comes to certain things, yeah, it correlates with the charges, right? Yeah. Come on, Harley. You see what I'm saying? They're not saying no. And then somebody, I'll read this. They say, OSP, they made a mistake. That was supposed to be no, not now. I don't believe in that. These people, these reporters is not making all these mistakes. Okay, I'm gonna let you read it for yourself, but let me finish reading it. And then it says significant internal injuries. According to Halls, he was found clean and clothed, and there is no indications he was placed in the suitcase alive. You guys, this kid was clean and clothed. But read where this toxicologist report showed, then it says now foreign substance in his system. When that doesn't make sense. It should have said the toxicology report showed no foreign substance. Okay, just read it for yourself. Okay, Harley, I'm in agreement with you. I mean, that's one of my possibilities. That's one of my possibilities. He got into some drugs or whatever, and he came home and he threw up, he diarrhea, he pooped or whatever. Instead of Corey getting him some help, they didn't get him some help. You know what I'm saying? And then so there was enough remains to do the test. But they're not saying right there. See what I'm saying, Harley? They're not. And stay quiet. They're not saying there's no foreign. They actually says now foreign substance in. See what I'm saying? Is that a misprint or is they just saying we They're not saying it. They're saying now foreign substance in his system. But they said that he died from the electrolyte. They can't spell laughing out loud. It says now. Exactly. Okay. So I wanted you to see that because it doesn't say no. It says now. And so we as lay people go, oh, that's just a mistake. Is it a mistake or is they telling the truth without, and then you got to question yourself without telling us the truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something I wanted you guys to see. And then it says, it's a very odd, tragic case. Medical director for Northern Children's Hospital said this type of death leads to the body picking and choosing which organs it supplies fluid to. Listen, said this type of death leads to the body picking and choosing which organs to supply fluids to. Usually the body tries to perfuse the most important when we get severe, and I'm talking severely dehydrated. The body will perfuse the brain and heart, but then it kinds of cut perfusion to the kidneys and the GI tract, McDonald says. You're delirious and eventually becomes unconscious. And I know that to be true because there's a couple of cases where I had to step in. I seen this woman. I was working at this adult daycare, and it was for special needs people, and they worked there. It was like at a Coleman place, if you guys know Coleman products. And so the special needs people will do little things like put the handles on or, put a sticker on or something. But they had a job. So, but they had to have a nurse there. So I do that too, you guys. I go in and somebody calls in, and I can go in there and just make sure everybody's okay. I have to make sure everybody has their meds because there's some people that don't know when to take their meds and stuff. So I give them their meds or something. But other than that, I did this for about 2 or 3 weeks. There was this one girl that would come. And so one day she came. So another nurse was coming, and so she come and she wanted something. I don't know what she wanted. So the other nurse was like, I was in training because she was going to go on vacation. I was in training there to take her spot while she go on vacation. So that day she was like, the second day she was like, I was like, where are you going? And she was like, oh, I'm coming to get my medicine. Your medicine is at 12, and she usually be on time. And they were just, being kind of, you have to be very direct with some people. And she was like, go back to your workstation. I'll call you. That's what the nurse told her. So I looked at her, and she was staggering a little bit. And I didn't see her staggering the first day that I was there. So I just told the nurse. The nurse was an Asian girl that was taking off work. So I told the nurse, I said, let me go and follow her, make sure she makes it back to her station. Because something's not right. Because she's capable of knowing when noontime is, because there's an alarm that goes off and everybody knows it's lunch. So for her to come and she's staggering, something's wrong. So I was following her. So I finally caught up with her. She was holding on the side of the rail or whatever. So I caught up with her, and I was like, are you okay? And she was like, I'm dizzy. So I told her to sit down. She sat down, and so I called the nurse, and I told her, call the ambulance to come and pick her up. And she was like, why? I said, because something's wrong with her. She's dizzy. She's dizzy. And I don't know what it is, but she's more alert than this. She normally be more alert than this. I think it was like my third day, so I kind of seen her 2 or 3 times, so I kind of can tell. She's more alert than this. She was like, the family will get mad, but this is your call. If you really want me to call the ambulance. And I said, yeah, call the ambulance. So she called the ambulance, and they came in, and they got her. They took her on. The young lady, she was confused. She was delirious. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? All because she was dehydrated. All because she was dehydrated. And you guys understand what I'm saying? All because she was dehydrated. And in this one situation, almost the same thing happened, but this young lady had a UTI. So when these things happen, you poop, poop, poop. But what get me that this baby was clean. They said this baby had clean clothes on, you guys. Okay, it says, okay, let me finish reading. McDonald also said dying from dehydration is uncommon for a young child, unless in some type of neglect. It could also take several days to die from dehydration, depending on fluid intake. The only circumstances I would think a younger child to become so dehydrated they pass away is really if they're by themselves, left alone, and didn't have the means to help themselves or someone around to help them, McDonald said. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is why I believe you. I believe that they can tell me whatever. For now, police are working the case as a death investigation, although that could change. The announcement was made during a Friday afternoon conference at the ISP post. Okay, ISP said, yeah, it could be. I mean, it's similar to the charges. Said that the child's body was discovered by a mushroom hunter in Washington County in April. Investigators believe the child is a 5-year-old black boy, but they still don't know how or where he died. Hull said they also checked the national database for missing children, but so far there has been no matches. Of the documented children that are missing on the missing children list across the country, at this point, here's no match on any child that listed as missing. Police also said they will not be releasing any rendering or drawing of the boy at this time. They're not going to do no drawing of this child. Sometimes those renderings can lead to misconceptions as well, said Ho. The detectives, feel it's in the best interest of the case not to do that. You know why? You can't put out a picture that you don't want nobody to know. They know who that child is. Why would you not render a picture? You guys see what I'm saying? It says it right there. They will not even show you a picture of this child. Not even a drawing. Not even a drawing. Police said they're not even going to show you a drawing of this kid that's in the suitcase. Police also said they will not be releasing any renderings. That means pictures, views, drawings, sculptures of this boy at this time. Sometimes those renderings can lead to misconceptions as well, said Halls. That right now we're getting a misconception. I mean, it could be a misconception that these things is correlating these things that they just said in here. The detectives feel it's in the best interest of the case not to do that. Police have created a special tip line for people to share information about the child. That's why he wanted to move memorials in that room. Oh, memories in that room. Because someone will eventually report the baby missing. Well, they want. No. Nope. 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 That thing must be a spider because it's done moved, you guys. That was on my ceiling. Anyway. If you guys want this, if you guys want to read where this is at, okay? You guys know where it's at. I showed you my phone earlier. I'm not showing my phone no more because this phone, I keep dropping it and it's cracked. Southern Indiana community plans the funeral for the boy in the suitcase. ISP still looking for tips in the case. ISP says search for identity found in suitcase getting bigger by the day. Oh, body of 5-year-old was found in the suitcase. Now they're not even saying he's basically 5, you guys. On here they're saying 5. But then a later update of this story, it was a 4 to 5-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And that's weird to me because now you're saying 4 to 5. You don't know which one. Let me tell you, these people that study bone and teeth and stuff like that, they know exactly how old you are. So when you go, oh, give or take, no, they don't have to give or take anything. Just like a tree. You cut that tree and those rings on that trunk, you know exactly how old that tree is. They know exactly how old this baby is. They're saying 5, though. And Cody is 4. Announces dedication tip lines for a discovery of young boy's body in Washington. In Washington County. Seeking public's help after child's body found. And they're saying that this baby, hold on, was probably left somewhere. And wherever he was left at, he died February. Could he die in February? And then April, they found this child April the 16th. I'm not going to give up the fact that that baby down there could still be him. I know what they say, but sometimes you don't want to tell the public. Do you know if the police have Cody's DNA? Yep. They got everybody's DNA, to be honest with you. You know, like when the baby is born in the hospital, you know they take a lot of that baby's blood. Some of it is kept. They don't sit there and say, oh, we keep some of this, but I guarantee you it's kept. They know exactly what his DNA is. Everybody that's born in the hospital, they know. They know. Some drone. Some wrong. Some drone. Sonya Watts said, some drone. Some drone. Okay, you guys, I'm getting a little bit hungry. I'm going to go and lay it down. Say they have a pic they took. I wonder if SP ever got that picture. No. No, have not. Nobody has sent me anything. Oh, syndrome. What syndrome? What is syndrome? No, I have not received a picture, a phone number, a name. I have not received anything. Which is fine. Because I've moved on anyway. I don't know what that was all about. I just don't know. You guys, wow, this conversation just got me to thinking like some crazy stuff. But yeah, I always would think two things happen. I think he got a hold of something, even it could have been rat poison or it could have been some drugs. And he puked and he puked and he had probably diarrhea. And and he couldn't eat and he was sickly and he didn't take him to the hospital and then he probably took him somewhere and then they went back and checked on him. He wasn't gone and now he gone. Somebody put him in his suitcase to move him or whatever, put some clean clothes on him, and then threw him in the woods. That's a possibility. And this could be him. Because police detectives and police and stuff, when they report stuff, they do lie sometimes, you guys, for the better. Indiana is not a sundown state. Oh, well, yeah, it is, sort of. Indiana is a sundown state. It is. But you can read up on that. Indiana is. Where they were at in Salem, it's an Indiana town. But I'm just reading what you guys. I'm gonna stay off of that subject though. You guys know I'm gonna stay off the subject on the one thing. Tara said, "Oh, okay. Now you okay? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is a sundown town. Yes, it is. That's close to where that one boy that was at the casino, and I mean not casino, but he went to the marijuana thing. The graduate that was going to become a doctor, Jalen. Jalen, you guys, it's close to where he was found over there. You guys understand? I was gonna take y'all with me to go get me some tater chips. Parts of Indiana, and I think when I was reading up on it, I think it started being a sundown town back in 1800s. I think it became a sundown town back in 1800s. Yeah, I read up on it. That's why I'm just letting you know. Yeah, Jalen Day. Oh, Jalen Day was in Illinois. Okay. Let me show you. Let me bring it up real quick. Um, Salem, Indiana. Hold on. Is Salem, Indiana a sundown town? Okay. Pages and pages and pages. Sundown towns in Indiana. Adams County, Indiana, Aurora, Indiana. Okay, they're going to tell me right here. Yeah, Harley says, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I got a list of them. I'm going down to the S. Salem, Indiana is a sundown town. They've got a lot of them in Indiana. They got them marked by the A's, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Look. They got Adams, Aurora, Bentley, Blackfoot. They got about at least 50 of them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay, round it up to 50. Parts of Indiana. Okay. Yeah, that is. Just to let you guys know. You know. But I'm just letting you guys know. See, sundown towns were locally that enacted laws or policies to keep minorities away. See, we don't have none in Kansas, but we got a lot of little towns that, yeah. Now, I would speak on it, but I'm gonna stay away from that. I stay away from because you know what? It's kind of like, it just makes, like, I don't want to just get on it. They have a lot of KKKs in Indiana, yeah. But what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? And the reason why they're saying that they're not going to render anything, is because there would be some misconception. Okay, what could be the misconception? Or could they keep it on a down low because you guys, wow, I only read one part of that until today. I read the whole thing. I'm not going to Indiana at all. I'm not either. My girlfriend went and she ran up out of there. I thought Indiana was close to Illinois. I'm just saying. I don't know if it is or not. What is the distance from Indiana from Illinois? Okay, 448 miles. It's only but two. It is close. Okay. Yeah, 448 miles. That's about 4 hours away. Okay. They say 448, 721 kilometers. Driving distance. Illinois to Indiana is 159 miles. It all depends on what town you're going to. Just in case I step on one of the lines. Yeah. Ooh. My mama told me about that. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. We've been on here for an hour and a half. We got some things, conversations in there that really touch me, touch you guys. Got some, just remember nothing. I mean, these are just opinions, theories, looking at information, looking at what cops say here and there, articles and nothing is written in stone, you guys. Everything is just a theory or an opinion, okay? So that's all we were talking about. Opinions and theories. She said, SP, yeah, drag me over the line. All right, you guys, I'm finna go get me some chips and lay it down. Have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.